Thanks everyone for being here with us today. So I'm Gabe Sawhney. I'm the Executive Director of Code for Canada. We're a nonprofit. We're modeled after similar organizations in other countries. Code for America has been around for about a decade, and there's a Code for Germany and Mexico and Japan and many more. We started Code for Canada just over 2 years ago because we saw two gaps. First, we saw government spending a lot of money on technologies that were not that delivered not very good experiences for residents. In the last 10 years, a new set of tools and practices have emerged and have been perfected in some ways by consumer technology companies that make it possible to quickly understand and build digital products that users love. That make it easy to understand their needs and to improve and iterate on those quickly. It's neither realistic nor desirable for government to work like a tech startup, but there are things like user-centered design, like usability testing, continuous deployment, and agile that governments can use to better serve residents. The other gap we saw is this, that people with digital skills see that their skills are in demand, but often have a hard time finding opportunities to put those skills to use towards meaningful or positive impact. Many of these folks got into digital technology and design because they see how those skills can be used to improve people's lives. But when they're out, when these folks are out looking for work, most of the opportunities that they're finding are not ones that actually feel like they're helping make the world a better place. We saw that these two gaps were related, that government has no shortage of meaningful challenges to offer, and that they would benefit from the digital skills that these folks have. So we describe Code for Canada's work as helping to build digital capacity in government and helping to build civic capacity in the tech and design community. We're also really inspired by the growth of the civic tech movement around the world. Communities and entrepreneurs are taking a values-driven approach to technology, working to address civic and social challenges locally or internationally, and putting user needs first. So tonight you'll hear lightning talks from some of these amazing people. And that's part of the reason why we're really thrilled to be in Edmonton. The city of Edmonton is consistently recognized for its leadership in open data, in open government, and smart cities. Beta City was Canada's first civic tech community group, now over 4 years old. And that community has built really cool projects like You Can Benefit and the open source pedestrian counter. And now with the creation of the Digital Innovation Office, the provincial government is taking a big step to enable government digital transformation and improve citizen experience. Clearly, there's something very special happening in Edmonton. We're learning from the great work that's happening here, and hopefully we're able to offer something back through some of the stories that we share today. My biggest hope is that you'll come away from tonight inspired with a broader sense of what's possible. 2 years into Code for Canada, showing what's possible is the focus of a lot of our work. When we support and enable projects, we'll have more stories and more evidence of the value of civic tech and digital government, and we hope will inspire others. Ultimately, we believe that using technology and design to deliver better experiences for residents is an important step towards increasing trust between government and residents, and that trust is an essential ingredient for a healthy democracy. It's my pleasure now to introduce our keynote speaker, Daniel C. Dan was one of the very first group of Code for Canada Fellows in 2017. He must have liked it because he decided to stick around working in government. So please join me in welcoming Dan.